open my Excel. Okay, so I showed you how to create a card component, but I will have to show you more. Creating a detailed card component. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to teach you
Just a
right now.
minute, just a
Yeah.
minute. I'm not able to see your screen. Just a minute.
You're not able to see my screen?
Yeah,
Let me
I have
reset.
minimized something. Okay, look this.
Let me
हाँ,
reshare it
एक
again.
सेकंड, एक सेकंड।
Thank you.
I reshared it again. Because if you understand this, it will be very easy for you to work on layouts and layers and design. Did you watch the video I sent you? No, no, I uploaded. Uploaded. Did you saw this? No, which I uploaded on YouTube and also sent you the link. You should have watched it. It's a very fun. Yes, yes, yes. Did you watch the complete video? So in the whole video, you'd have seen I name every layer, okay, and I change all the sizes from here, okay. I do not go directly here from toolbar exactly. If I have to create something, I would create it exactly at the same space, okay. Also, you have Mac, right? So see, for Mac, you can use your two fingers, thumb and your middle finger to zoom something like this. If you uh, bring it close from outside to inside, it will go small, and inside to outside, it will go big, like this. And wherever your cursor is, that will happen according to that. This is also zoom is very important for designers. If they know zoom, then zooming applications or in design tool, then that's. I never use mouse to be very frank. You need to, but I don't use it. No, 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 don't do that. You have Mac? Come on, Pooja. You have Mac and use two fingers from both corners. Okay, and if you from both corner, if you click draw towards center, it will make it small, and if you draw towards outside, it will make it big. Zoom. How, like, for how long you will use this? I don't think so. And Figma, if you want, you can. No, Figma. See, Figma, you can use plus, just plus and minus also. But see, plus and minus is has a problem. It has a fixed. See, it moves to a fixed level. Okay, and that's bad. What if I want to zoom like this smooth? See, this is smooth. This can only happen when you're using the pad, this pad, touch pad. So to move like this, I use two fingers and I move my two fingers on the touchpad and it moves the whole screen like this. Okay. And to zoom, I use thumb and my middle finger from both corners. Let's say left bottom, right top. Okay. Maybe I'm too used to of it. Okay. So I hope it gives you some clarity in terms of playing with layers and elements. Okay. It should. It should really give you the clarity. Okay. Then you missed something. Let's go back to that. I'll not delete this. So I was saying, I'll duplicate this again. So there is no problem. And you have to do this. I would not let any task go. So you have to complete the task you missed. I'll show that to you again so you can do that. And you don't have to create too many layers. So if you see in my mock-up, let's go to my mock-up. Okay. You need a region to have extra layer. If you don't have a region, then don't create that layer. So let's say home is my main frame. Inside that I have main container which is containing top to bottom. Inside that I have body. Body is containing, it should be outside. This nav container should be outside of the body. Sorry. Okay. And then I have card. Body, inside body I have card. This nav container has all the navigation. I don't need any extra layer to contain those specific navigations. And you have extra layer, you have extra frame auto layer. Why do you need that? You don't need that. Okay. When I tell you to click on the component, I mean click here, not on the eye. Okay. Click here on the main component. And you click on the main component, you zoom it and you see the properties I wanted to see. Okay. So let's go back. I'll show that very quickly to you so you can do that again. So I'll call it, I'll delete this whole thing and I'll create the properties again. How to delete it? Okay, I cannot delete it like this. I can just copy it. Now, this is again the same thing. Okay, I'll just remove all the properties. Or is there an option to detach everything? No, there is no option. There is no option to detach from main component. Okay, let me do one thing then. Let me bring them outside. I'm making this very quickly. Just a recap. I can detach. Let's detach. So now it's a normal layer. What I'll do is I'll select both of them and create a component set and I'll call it navigation 2.1. Okay. And basically what all I need this to be this icon to do both, either hide or either show. So for hide and show, what I'll do is I'll go to appearance You see appearance. And then I'll create hide icon. Show. I'll just type show. Okay. And then I'll repeat the same property here. How? I'll just go here and tap it. Okay. Second property I want with this icon, that I want this icon to have instances. So I click on this icon and I should be able to find another icon. So I'll go here and I'll just click on property. It will create that property. Again, go here on the icon side, swap instances, and just click on instances. Okay. Now I want the text to be editable. So what I'll do, sorry, you missed a lot of things, but that's okay. You missed instances and also text property. That's okay. So that is why we have a recap. So now I want the text to be editable. So what I'll do is I'll go here, but beside the text, and create a property called edit nav title, and this I will just apply. Okay. Now what I'll do is, okay, I'll go to my mockup and change all this navigation to, no, I'll do one thing. I'll repeat this so there is no confusion, and I'll change the color a bit so there is no confusion. I'll make this orange. So you want to do it from start. Hmm. Okay. So this you want to delete and you want me to do it from start. So imagine we have a header, but we don't have any navigation. That's it. That I showed you, right? How to exactly. That's what I was trying to show you in brainstorming. That you have to have header frame. You have to have a body frame first, and you need to have them on equal width. Okay. So once you go here, what else do you need to do? You go to asset, type the component you want, nav 2.1. You have this selected, okay, when you are doing this. So it will directly insert it inside this specific frame. So or I will just drag it. I dragged it, but there is another option. The one you were doing it. I click on it, an option comes, insert. But see, this is also creating a problem. It is not going inside this. So say what is happening? It is outside, right? I don't want it outside. I want it inside this header. Now it is inside. So what is happening here? The property and values of the variants. Okay. So we made a mistake. System design. Let's go. This is default. This has to be called something. They both can't be default. So this is active. One has to be. It is colorful, so it is active. Okay. And now let's go back to mockup. And now let's see. Now there is no problem. Okay. So what is next? I'm going to duplicate it by Control D, Command D, Control D. duplicate it. I'll change 1 to active because something has to be active. The first page is active, and I'll select this by, see how I'm selecting. I went here, I had my arrow on that specific area, and I double clicked it. So it directly selected that specific navigation component. Okay. Or you can also go inside a layer and select that specific component. I can call it home. I'll select. Now since you are already inside this, okay, I'm already inside header. So if I click anything besides this, it will select that specific object. It will not select anything. Only if I click outside, then only it will select outside. Okay. Let's change it to about. See, I created the instances. I can now change the icon. I need you to do it again, okay? Unless and until you do it, this is not done. List. And you need to have a specific alignment. Your alignment is also bad in that one, what you have created. I search the instances and let's this be setting. Why creating component? Wow, the reason to create component is that I should be able to do everything from the toolbar, not from here. Okay. Now it is going outside. What do I do? I select this and make a, there's a specific clip content. I clip it. So everything is inside now. And it is scrollable. Let's say I have clipped it. You need to apply one property to it. Horizontal scroll. I went to prototype and called it overflow horizontal. So if I play it now, let's say I play it now, I can I can do this. Okay, make sense? All right. So next, now I think you should be very clear with creating navigation, managing your layer panel properly. You should not have don't create anything extra. Okay, and you should have name for everything. So let's see if you're able to do that. You should be able to do that. If you don't do that, I'll get angry at you. Okay, I'm just joking. I don't easily get angry. All right. So what is next? Okay, let's do cards today. Let's make this card really good. Okay. So we have this card, but somehow I don't like this card. This card doesn't look that good, right? It looks very bad. So let's create a very nice card today in our system design. So, okay, let's take this card for a as a sample that I want to create this card as a system design. So what I want to do is I want the picture to be full, not like half up. Okay, I want the picture to be completed, like how I did in my design. So I'll delete the picture which is inside and I'll go tap on the card. You see? And what I'll do is I'll search for app an app here from here. Okay, I'm doing it from this toolbar, unsplash. No, this should be selected. Then I'm searching for unsplash. There are many ways to do that, but I'm showing you one way, and then you can why we hmm, hmm, hmm. Also, I'm showing you now. So yeah, because you have to be select. You have to have this selected, okay, and then you search. Yes, you have to have that layer auto layout layer selected. Let's say search office. Now today also we will do what you call text or text style. So there should not be any problem. Let's select this. So now picture came inside. Now we have the picture. Okay, we have this picture. Now let's do one thing. Let's go to our design. You see, there is picture added. Okay. Now I want to also change. Let's do few more things first. Okay. So I am taking the color layer up first. Okay. And image layer down. And let's change the opacity of color layer from there to 30%. So my text is more visible. Okay. So let's say I want to call it office desk. Or let's make this image more black, no? To make it more black, what you have to do is instead of you using a white label color, you can use a black label color. And then you can change the text to white. Now it's more visible, it's really visible. Now I want to work on a typography. So I use two different kind of fonts of the same family. Okay. Right now, let's say we will use DM Sans serif for title. Okay. And for everything else we will use DM Sans normal. So this is a title and I want to create a style out of it. This is 30 pixel regular. Okay. So you see typography and there is this four dots. I'll click on these four dots and then click on plus and I'll create my typography. Let's call it card title. This is for cards. Okay. And this is a button. So let's go to my button. Where is this button? It's inside here. Let's make this font little smaller, which is too big. Let's make it 14. Let's also make this 14. And have we made this editable? No. So let's make this editable text. No, first we need to apply a font what you call a typography. So let's do DM Sans for normal font. DM Sans. and let's make a style out of it. Let's call it bottom normal. No, no, no. Button normal, and this will go here. Button bold. Okay. Yes. Design is not supposed to be easy, madam. See, when you click outside, you see now all your local styles are getting created here. Whatever I created from that specific space, no, they are all getting created here. Now I can directly apply them. Let's say this navigation, I want to apply the style, typography style of um, normal button. Okay, so I can directly go to this 4 tab and see in my local style. I can see which one is which. Okay. Now let's delete this. I don't need this, or let it be this. I can call it color one. We can use it. Okay. Now I want this card to be a component because I want to use the same card every time, but I can change the image. I can change everything. Okay. But I have one problem here. I wanted to see if Figma has resolved it or not. Figma has not really resolved it. See. No, Figma has not. So Figma still has one problem wherein you cannot change, you have to go to the layer to change the image. You cannot change the image from the property itself. You cannot create an image instance. Okay, let's see if we can try that. So I converted this into a component. Okay, now let's see if I get any option. I don't think there is an option. They have not come up with an option yet. Okay. This will only give me an image property, but nothing else. Whatever. I don't want that. Sorry. Something happened. Now, in the card, I want this office text, desk test to be editable. So what I'll do? Can you tell me what I'll do? No, Pooja, no. From where? You see text, where do I need to click? I just showed you. No. So when you hover over here, you know, this specific icon comes in, apply variable or create properties, and you have to click plus, and then you have to create, edit, card, title. So now this is a card component. Now let's place it in our mockup. Now this used to look very bad, and let's see how our normal component looks like. Nice component. Card. That's why I don't use insert, because insert does not place it at the right place. So this is created. I'll drag it to my layer. I see You see this line is coming? That means it's going inside that specific line. I'll delete this and I'll go to my file and see where that card is placed. Okay. So now you see the card is outside the body. And where do we want the card to be? Yes. So what I'll do is I'll click this, I'll drag it inside the body. Not, I did not do it from what you call the canvas, but I did it from the layer panel, which was easier because in layer panel I could, if I did it on canvas, I might select something else. Okay. So yeah, exactly. Mockup you can place. Design is for system. Every design, little design you do, you are doing it inside system design. Mockup, you are just doing placement or an interaction. Okay. Good, good. You understood the. Yeah. Like what? Yes. Yes. Okay. Now it looks way better than what we had created like before, right? This. Okay. And let's make this. Okay, so this is the orange one. We want to use orange one. So let's say our time is up and I want you to create the card component and I want you to make your layer work properly. I see there is a lot of mistake, alignment mistake. So you have to figure out, you see this spacing is you're missing properly. This is going outside. So you have to work on all of that. And this specific spacing you have to work on. Next time what we'll do is we will complete this entire page with bottom navigation also. Once we design bottom navigation, I think we will cover a lot of system design materials. Basically the same thing. Okay. See, the best way to learn is how? Create it, right? Also do make mistakes, but also create it. Because while you create it, yeah, yes. Now you sound better than that day that. Yeah. Okay. Now see, everything you see here, it is coming from either style guide or either a component. See, everything is a component. Nothing is outside. Even this text is not only the colors we have not applied yet, but colors also we will do. We will do color variables. A color variable is very easy. It's not like complicated at all. The main problem, what I see with your right now is that sometimes you make mistake in layering and moving the files and using like the zoom in and zoom out properly and resizing any element properly, which you have to do it from the tools. Okay. Once you're done with that, then I think you will be able to design something good. And see, I'll do one more class with you, which is a visualization skill. See, this I'm able to do. Anyone can learn the tool. Okay, anyone can just do the tool and learn the tool. But how did I visualize like this? This is a visualization skill you need to be able to visualize good designs. How do you visualize the color, the color contrast between orange, black and everything? That comes into the visualization. A good designer has to visualize good things, good colors, good images, like that. You cannot see tools, still you can do alignment and everything would be perfect, but visualization would come give you a lot more good picture. Okay. All right. So I'll send you this